Hi there, Laura here. Today I am doing my May Shop My Stash. Can't believe it's May already. What happened to the month of April? So I'm going to go through what I got last time in April for Shop My Stash and tell you a little bit about what I thought about it and how many times I used it. So I chose my products mostly to do with the kind of palettes that I was using. So I was going to use these two palettes over the month of April. So I had my Banana Rama BYS palette, which looked like this, and I had my I Heart Revolution Lemon Drizzle palette, which looked like this. And I will have a video, I will have some videos coming up to show you me using these and the kind of looks I got out of them and things. So with those palettes in mind, I chose to use my Chi Celestial Glow 2 Illuminating palette. And this is the Goddess edition. So it's a highlighter palette. But I've hardly used this at all until I stuck it in for this month, because I kept looking at it thinking lots of those colours look the same. When I swatched it in store, it was really, really pretty, so that's why I brought it. But I kept looking at, say, these two or these two and thinking, oh, they look so much the same, and these two. But what I discovered, when you actually put them on, they do look different. So even though these two look the same, and even when you just swatch them on your finger, they look very similar. This one here is a lot more yellow than this one here. They have slightly different undertones to them. And so this one here was Athena, and this one here is Rhea. And Rhea's a lot more goldy, and Athena's a little bit more peachy. I don't know whether that'll show up on camera. You may just have to trust me on that. So what I found was that although in the pans they look quite similar, on your cheeks, when you buff them out, they do have different tones to them. So depending on the colour of the eyeshadow you're using, depended on which highlighter I wanted to pair it with. So I was really pleased to sort of play with that and discover about that palette. And I used that 11 times over the month. So that was actually my most used product of my Shop My Stash for the month. And my Revlon Naughty Nude blush, which is just quite a natural looking blush on me, and I don't even know if you'll be able to see that. I can see it on my cheeks, but no, I can't see it really on my wrist, but you'll just have to take my word for that one as well. So I used that one 5 times, and I really enjoyed that, and I will continue to use that. But that's a nice little blush, and a nice, as I said, it's a nice natural one. I am actually wearing it today, but along with a whole lot of other blushes. But I've got that here, the darker colour here is that blush. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing so many blushes today, or if you're wondering about this look that I'm wearing, I was trying out Lisa Eldridge's watercolour blush technique, and I will have a video coming up on how I did this look, how difficult it was or easy it was. So you can look out for that. And the other product that I chose was my NYX Holographic Halo Cream Eyeliner, and this one is in Killing It. Which looks like this. So it's very pretty. That's what it looks like. And I used that twice, so I didn't use it a lot. I got this one out to use with this colour here because I thought they would go well together. And the first time I used it, I stuck it on the middle of my lid and it worked really well. The second time I used it, I put it on sort of more the inner corner in the first half, and it cracked quite a lot on my inner corner, as a lot of things are prone to do because I've got too many wrinkles. So I'll have to remember to just use that in the middle of my lid and not all over the place. I haven't tried it as eyeliner yet, so I've still got that to look forward to. And my next jumbo pencil in cottage cheese, which is a slightly iridescent white, I got because I didn't have a decent inner corner, shimmery inner corner in this palette, so or in this palette. So I thought I'd put that in, but I ended up only using that once. I ended up going for other things or using my Chi palette or other highlighters instead. And the last thing I put in was my e.l.f. Stardust Glitter Eyeliner in Pink Opal, which looks like this. Hopefully you can see it. It's kind of white, but it's got pink glitter, but it's quite subtle. I don't think you'll be able to, you're not going to be able to see it, but it is quite subtle. Actually, I could put some on, but now, hang on, mirror it over. So, that's where I look at the moment. If I just put some of that, can you see the pink in the inner corner? So it's quite subtle but very pretty. So since I just used it now, that makes it 3 times that I used it this month. So I didn't use it a lot, but I wanted to just use it because I hadn't used it very much, and I still like it. I still think it's cute. And I hadn't been using my glittery eyeliners and toppers and stuff, so I wanted to put one in. So that was the products that I had for April, and now I need to choose my products for May. So for this month I want to use my Zodiac BH Cosmetics palette because I haven't used this yet, and so that's one definite that I want to use. And what else would I like to use? I'm not sure what else I want to use. I'm just going to choose this one as a palette for now, because what I found last time is it was annoying that I'd already chosen my palettes for the month, and I want to just be able to choose my palettes as I want to. So I'm going to open this so you can see what it looks like. Here is my Zodiac palette. Now, I'm sure most of you have probably already seen this. It's not a new palette, it's just new to me. So I'm going to choose a few other products to go with my Zodiac palette. So I think this week, this month, I might use my Chi Opalescent Glow Cream Highlighter Palette, which I will show you in a minute. And I've got my blush drawer, and because it has quite a lot of matte purples in there, I think I will use the Revolution blush palette here in Blush Queen. So I'll get that one out and I'll show you that in a minute. And for lipstick, I think I'm going to try out this OXX liquid lip gloss, which I have worn once. I just got it in April, and I'm going to use it with my CoverGirl Feelings purple lipstick, so I think those two will go together quite well. And when I brought the lip gloss, it also came with a pencil and some glitter, so I'm going to put that in as well. I haven't had this palette very long and I haven't used it yet, so I will do my first impressions of it over May, and after that because Cat Blue made me buy this. Cat, after I've done my first impressions, we can do something with that palette together. Yeah, it's got a highlighter in the middle, which is a kind of a goldy highlighter. Excuse all the glitter on my arm, if you can see that. I don't know whether you'll be able to see it. You can see it on my finger anyway. It's a very light highlighter with a goldy reflex in it, so that'll be interesting. I'll just swatch a few of the colours. There's nice pink Leo. There's a purple Cancer. And what else? Aries is a greeny blue. Aquarius is bright gold. And maybe Libra is a kind of a purple, pinky shimmer. That's what they look like. I swatched them in a bad place, so of course you can't hardly see them. But they're very pretty and very sparkly, those ones. So I'm going to have fun playing with those. That's a matte purple, look at that beautiful purple. The mattes feel really nice. The mattes are really nice. They feel nice and soft. Look at those. Very nice. So I'm looking forward to having a play with that, swatching them all and doing a few looks. And that's why I chose this blush palette here, because I think some of these purples and pinks will go nicely with this palette. I'm going to be very glowy this month of May, obviously, and I chose the Unicorns and Mermaids Chi Opalescent Glow Cream Highlighter Palette because, and I'm not sure swatching this is going to do you any good, there's kind of like purpley highlighter, pink highlighter, greeny highlighter, peachy highlighter. What's Aquarius? Sort of a violet highlighter. I don't know how well you'll be able to see those. They do show up on the eyes and that though well. So have fun. I'm going to have some fun with some colours on my cheeks as well as my eyes. And what else did I choose? I've buried everything. So the liquid catsuit in Emerald Gaze looks like this. It's a very dark green. So when you look at it in certain lights, it looks almost black. And it might go nicely with Sagittarius. So there's the Sagittarius eyeshadow, but also with Gemini, which is a silver. But there's also Cancer. I don't know, it's more of a purpley grey. So, and there's also, of course, the golds. Capricorn and Aquarius are the golds. So, actually Capricorn will look nice. There's Capricorn, so that might look nice with that as well. And then, of course, I have... Actually, there was one more thing I was wanting to bring in. Hang on. No. Yes. So the other thing I was wanting to bring in was my BH Cosmetics eye lights. And this one is in Psych. And this is what it looks like. And looks like that on my hand. So really pretty. I want to have a bit more of a play with that over the month, and I think that'll go nicely with the purples. That purple matte, and probably the pink shimmer would look nice with that. The Leo colour. I'm just dropping my dirty brushes on the ground. Hey, I got Leo over there. So I think that would look nice. So I'm going to have to play with those over the month. And I will be pulling in another palette over the month to go with my Pan That palette. But I don't know what that is yet because I didn't want to decide too soon. So thanks for watching everyone, and I will see you later. Bye.